Hello again. Sorry, this is so late. But I'm gonna get more on that in a little bit, because I got some stuff to talk about with that. Real quick, I'm gonna skim through Facebook, see what's going on this next week. Right now is the 5th annual Salt Lake Gaming Con. That is at the Salt Palace through the 29th. That's Sunday? No. Today's 28th. Yeah, alright. So yeah, through tomorrow. And I'll talk about that in a minute. Tonight, there's the IDK Variety Show, Volume 4, at the Utah Museum of Contemporary Art. I don't know what that's supposed to be. I presume it's a variety show. Let's see. Oh, hey, Jason Harvey's on that. That's gonna be a good show then. Yeah. Alright. And why won't it back out of the thing? There we go. Amritaji, Women's Ecstatic Dance and Cacao. And that's going on tonight. I'm not sure exactly what that is either. But it's at 7. And tomorrow, there's the Halloween and Summer Festival. 8950 West to 9200 West Main Street. West Main Street? Where the hell is this? Fuck Facebook. They keep changing all their shit now, and I don't know what the hell is going on. So yeah, I can't find a more precise location for that. 10 a.m. Law and Order California Trail Unit. I presume that's some sort of a comedy thing. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's actually in Elko, Nevada. Yeah, I don't know if that's supposed to be a comedy thing or a historical thing. Because there's insufficient information on fucking Facebook. God damn it. At 1 p.m. tomorrow, the Love Loud Fest 2019 at USANA Amphitheater. Magic the Gathering Standard Draft Saturdays at Good Move Cafe. Where is that? Oh, that's in Provo. Huh. Alright. Soul Lounge Bloom Art Spa Music Experience at Impact Hub in Salt Lake. 5. Hamilton Sing-Along. Anderson Foothill Branch. Salt Lake Public Library. That'll be fun, I guess. I've heard good things about Hamilton. 1-year anniversary and Watchtower fundraiser party. That's at the complex. That's the Hello Sweetie Gals. I don't believe they do their podcast anymore. They were starting a podcast network. And it looks like this is going to be a comedy show featuring Jay Whitaker, Rachel Rothenberg, Amara Ames, Natasha Maurer, and Jason Harvey. I guess some music stuff going on too. The show starts at 8, $10 at the door. That should be fun. Let's see here. Dustin's birthday parties tomorrow night. I'll be going to that. Emo night at Metro Music Hall. I don't know where that is. Clever Endeavors Comedy Improv at the Comedy Loft in Ogden. That starts at 8:15 tomorrow night. Front row film roast of Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark at Broovies Cinema Pub. That starts at 9. And then Sunday, garden concert and art on the grass. Let's see where that is. 2321 South, 1700 East in Salt Lake. The art market is at 5 p.m., potluck at 6 p.m., and concert 7 to 8. And bring your own chairs. And $10 to $20 is suggested for a donation for the music. Parlor Magic at Prohibition, which is a bar in Salt Lake. Let's see. Yep. The magician there is going to be Elias Caress. He's cool. I've seen him at comedy mics. He's a funny guy, and he's really good with magic, too. So definitely go check that out if you've got the time. Or even if you don't, just go. It'll be fun. Don't argue with me. I know what I'm talking about. Usually. Monday Night Film Buff, Pulp Fiction at Broovies. Oh yeah, we're into Monday now. That'll be at 9:30 that night. Let's see, Tuesday, Remembering the Forgotten, Utah State History. Okay. There's probably going to be a lot of Mormon shit going on there. Well, this one is about Utah's first, quote, insane asylum, opened in June 1870 in Salt Lake. Operated until the asylum in Provo was opened in 1885 and 1873. Accounts of cruel treatment and neglect start to surface. Okay, that might actually be interesting. And the last fucking thing we need is more church history events going on around here. No one gives a shit, and no one has learned a fucking thing from any of them because they still pull the same bullshit. So, what's the point? Santana in concert at the at the USANA Amphitheater in Salt Lake. And yeah, that was Tuesday. Wednesday. Greg Kite is hosting the open mic at Wise Guys. Cool. A Get Out screening, free summer film series at Red Butte Garden. And yeah, that's in Salt Lake. Alright. Shit. Okay. So that's all of my Facebook shit that I marked as interested. Alright, let's look at the Wise Guys lineup this weekend. Michelle Wolf is headlining downtown. I believe she did a show last night, but I had other plans. So tomorrow night, I think I'm going to go see her tonight. Sweet. So yeah, $25 for those tickets, and it doesn't look like anything is sold out yet, so you've still got time. Let's see. Sean Polson is headlining Ogden. $12 for those tickets. And it has its July dates also. 26th and 27th in July also. Yeah. God damn it. I'm not doing well lately. And tonight, Travis Tate is headlining Jordan Landing. Oh yeah, I wouldn't even be able to get there in time. So yeah, he's fantastic. This is going to be a great show. Steve Solberg is headlining Jordan Landing tomorrow night. Yep, they're each doing one show each night. And then Trevor Kelly is headlining a show on Sunday at 7:30. Damn it. I just realized that my regular plans have changed, so I'm not going to be able to go to that. Crap! I was really looking forward to that. Because he is far and away one of my most favorite people around here. Or, I mean, anywhere really, but specifically around here. And Wise Guys has started a new open mic on Tuesday nights. And that is, they call it the Bucket List Open Mic. Wait, that's on Wednesday? Oh. So I guess they're going to be doing that. Why does it say Wednesday on there? Okay. So yeah, on the website it says Wednesday, but as far as I know, it's still Tuesdays. So, yeah. Alright. Let's see where I am on time. Cool. Alright, so, last night, I got into a screening for Stuber, which is, you fucking cunt. The just absolute disrespect and absurd disdain that these people have for common sense, reason, and safety to drive the way they do. It's fucking astounding. Anyway. So, I went to watch Stuber, which is a kind of a newer take on the buddy cop genre. It stars Dave Bautista as an LAPD detective, and, who becomes kind of obsessed with this case that he works. And I do really like how they kind of handled some things. I was going to watch the trailer before I did this, and I forgot to. So I don't know what all they do show in the trailer. But he's an older cop, and he decides to get eye surgery. So that's why he needs to learn how to use first Uber, and then he basically kidnaps his Uber driver for the day while he tries to catch this particular drug dealer. Yeah, it was a lot funnier than I expected it to be. I mean, it also stars Kumail Nanjiani as Stu, the Uber driver. And, I'm not super familiar with Bautista. I've seen him in the Guardians movies, but that's about it. And, yeah, I'm very much a fan of his now. Because, he was just fucking great in this movie. And then Kumail Nanjiani is hilarious. Yeah, I keep forgetting I need to watch or listen to more of his stand-up. I mean, all I really know about him is I've got his podcast a few times, and he was in an episode of The X-Files, which was hilarious. And then his appearance on Comedy Loves Misery, or Misery Loves Comedy, that's what it is, which is a fantastic documentary. If you haven't watched it, you should. I haven't watched that for a while. Maybe I should watch that today. Anyway. So yeah, there were some bigger moments that were very easily anticipated, almost telegraphed. But when you see them, they do not disappoint. There were two moments in particular I knew they were coming, and I couldn't wait for them to get there. It was just so fucking great. And far more violent than I expected too. I mean, the main character is an LAPD police officer, so you would expect some violence, but they kind of go to the slow motion headshot fairly often, and it was actually kind of cool because the crowd in the theater, they were very into it. And I mean, pretty much any time you'd see someone get their head blown up, the crowd just would just fucking erupt. It was fantastic. It's been a long time since I've been to a movie like that. I mean, outside of the FanX screenings, because that's very much the same kind of crowd. You get a bunch of us nerds into a nerd movie, and there's going to be some squeeing and yelling and cheering mostly. Not so much yelling. That was a poor choice of word there. But yeah, this movie, for not being a FanX screening of a nerd movie, was the audience was just so fucking into it. It was great. The whole thing was a lot of fun. And I liked it a lot. Let's see. I'm actually going to write something about this. Maybe today. I need to finish up some editing on this episode. But I don't know. But yeah, Stuber comes out July 12th. Go watch it. And I mean, there are a few gunfights, so those are usually the moments when people's heads get shot, and so at those points, if you're squeamish, you might want to turn away. But all in all, it was a lot of fun. And I haven't looked at the exact runtime, but just going off of my clock, going in and coming out of the theater, it was only about 90 something minutes. And I mean, it felt faster than that. I mean, I was surprised that it was so short a film, but no, it was good. I liked it a lot. I absolutely recommend it. And that's pretty much all I got. So I need to go and get to work. So yeah, all the regular stuff. Facebook, Twitter, Redstone Diaries, CommieShedRadio.com, CommieShed Radio Hotline, 801-900-3154. You stupid piece of shit. I am so fucking sick of these animals. For the record, if I do manage to kill myself anytime soon, it will be far more to get away from these fucking Utahns. This preposterous refusal to learn how to read, especially, is just infuriating to no goddamn end. Yeah, I don't care what your mommy or your bishop says. You are worthless people. Anyway, have a good day. Bye. It has yet to work out.
So, Justin.
Okay, where do you guys remember we left off?
Yeah, because I'm racking my brain.
I like a restaurant or something.
What the hell is Jess's character name?
Aspen.
Aspen?
Yep.
Yeah.
Chad?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you guys were at an apartment trying to
James?
Google stuff, right?
No, we were at a restaurant, weren't we? And you were there.
We
We
were
at
some sort of a
bar?
diner.
which
diner
happened in
bar?
which order? But yeah, like you guys had stayed, and then there was
Let's
a
call it
restaurant.
a Benny's. Because that's copyright safe.
What was it?
Benny's? Or Jenny's?
You
Lenny's?
guys were at Aspen's work.
We were?
Yeah.
Fuck me. Where does she work?
Library.
Oh, it was a library. She
Yeah,
was going to
she's
find
a
some
rare
shit for
book
us.
library.
Right. She was
Semi-precious.
semi-precious.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out the best way to set this for you.
Yeah.
Is that going to be in your way
That's
there
what
like
they
that?
want to hear.
That'll be fine. What's that one joke? What did Cinderella say when she got to the ball? My little sister told me that joke. I was like, how the fuck do you know that joke? And then I kind of realized, oh yeah, you're like 22 now.
Stupid time. Yeah. Again, like I was telling you guys before we started recording, all I remember is what I was listening back through in the audio while I was editing, and that is there was something where in character we didn't know exactly what it was, but out of character we know it was a motherfucking werewolf.
I don't remember this.
Yeah,
He
and I were like in the alley, and
right.
it like
Oh,
ran
okay.
between
Okay.
us, and then that was
That's-
like
okay, I
a
remember
pretty
that.
big
Yeah,
point
you
of
ran off
discussion.
with the crate of guns
Yep.
because you were
Casually.
being talked to by a cop.
It was sometime after that, wasn't it?
help.
Huh?
It was sometime after that, right? Because that's right.
Yeah, because you ran off.
He slunk off, and then
He slunk
you
off.
And I, like I
You-
was helping.
He isn't
you.
Chad.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know. We got you, buddy.
Well, you know, they don't know.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
listeners.
Hi. Yeah. Oh, you. Hi, listeners.
Hello.
Yeah,
Well.
like two of you that are out there.
Now we got some really good numbers though. Tonight or this month is a little bit light, but we're
That's
getting
all you are to Tim is numbers.
No.
How does that make you feel?
If they would email me, then I could
Papa
put a
Kaleb
name.
still loves you.
I could connect a name to these numbers.
Kiss you some.
You dick.
Just make sure you use lube. That's all he asks.
Like I got some butter in the fridge.
Oh, so you got some more?
Got some ranch dressing.
Got some ranch.
Oh.
Got some ranch.
Oh god, that
Oh, God.
conversation. I forgot about that.
Did we do that on mic?
Yes.
Oh God. I'm sorry.
We apologize, dear listeners.
I
Your
don't.
wife kept trying to tell you to not tell that story.
I don't apologize. You know what you signed up for.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt.
No, you're good.
Please continue.
But yeah, because if I recall correctly, Hank was some sort of a friend or had some ties to Aspen before.
Yeah.
we all met. And-
Basically, he's worked with her before looking up rare books. For
That's right.
It's like a liaison or something.
Yeah.
For like,
So,
yes, put it on.
Yeah, Hank and I. Did Hank and I go to do something? What?
No.
Hand me the
no.
ball.
The squishy.
No,
Squishy.
it's a die.
Thanks.
Dick. I don't like the way you're holding my die. I really don't like the way you're holding my die now.
Hands above the table. Hands above the table. Ben.
But yeah, I mean, the very last thing that we recorded that I've got recorded at the moment is we saw some sort of a creature that looked like a large dog or wolf, but it had some human features, like walking on hind legs and flipping us the bird. I don't recall whether it actually did that. This is how I picture it because, well, it's one of my favorite gestures.
You probably, by now, you're probably justifying it was probably just a big dog.
Right.
But anyway, yeah, after that, you guys met up with Aspen at a Benny's.
Not you, Ben.
TM.
You're not that successful.
Shut up.
And then that's when Hank came there to get food at the same time.
Right.
Since we're at Benny's, do we have to roll against food poisoning?
Roll snap.
I don't think we've actually eaten anything yet.
No, you ate because
Oh.
that's when Hank showed up and then left, or he talked to Aspen a bit, then left, and then you guys went to the next day. You went to Aspen's work to look up any information.
Okay. Sweet. And, yeah, Aspen is not here currently. That's why Jess has been so silent thus far. Anyway. So yeah. So we're looking at books.
Well, you've looked through books, and she probably had to get to work, actual work, and you guys can do whatever you want now.
Really?
And then Hank,
What day was it?
I think we're into Sunday now.
yeah,
Maybe Monday.
Sunday.
I think I wasn't going to stop by until so that works for Jess, not, yeah. I wasn't going to, she planned for me to not stop by until, Tuesday or, Monday or Tuesday, something like that.
Oh, yeah, because you had some sort of another task, I believe, right? Or was she having you look into stuff for us?
No, he's kind of... There has, in his precinct, or just his area, his beat, there's been a rash of disappearances.
Which,
and that's kind of
like
what
people or...
Yeah, people.
Okay.
No, rash of disappearances of mice.
Well, first of all...
the pest problem has become not so much of a problem. It's concerning for me.
Mice, many of us would miss.
All the cats and dogs are gone.
But, no, I couldn't remember if there was some talk of, theft of such books, which is why they would be talking. That's why I wanted clarification.
Well, I happened to be there for food and saw her and thought back about that the dog was kind of...
Oh, yeah. All right. So then... what are you doing now, Hank?
Yeah, it's kind of the... What is Hank doing now?
I was because Chad and James are just kind of hanging out, I think. Until we get thrown into shit again.
What is Mr. Hanky Poo doing?
Take a poo.
Christmas Poo, he loved me.
Maybe, so I'm gonna have, her... I trust that she's looking into the whole dog thing. Maybe I can go back to that same area and kind of look around and see if if I noticed anything weird or...
Alright.
You mean where the dog was? Is that where you're going?
Wait, didn't you taser him or something?
Yeah. Or I tased him and then got some handcuffs on him. He had to dislocate his thumb in order to get out of the cuffs.
No, the dog thing.
Oh, no.
No.
No, he was referring to James.
Did he ever get your name?
I don't think so.
No, because he was being rather uncooperative. Granted, yeah, out of character, I can, considering what they were just dealing with, it kind of makes sense.
Maybe we should get you out of the handcuffs.
Oh, I'm out.
Oh,
Yeah.
both of them?
It's been a night or so,
Well, I mean, because I did the old break the thumb trick to get the one hand out, and then once it was in front of me, it's super simple to pick those. So
But did you ever actually say you did it?
I'm pretty sure I did.
Pretty sure you didn't.
But I'm pretty sure I did.
I'm pretty sure you didn't.
No, because we did
can
address
rem-
that later on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because we were talking about it, and once we had a moment to kind of catch our breath, that's when I got the other one off.
So I want to go back to that area and see if I can't, see any really big tracks or anything
Wits and composure. Or actually...
If I had known better, I'd put everything in wits and composure.
Yeah. My first character, I did that not understanding what the mechanics were or what that meant. That's just how I put just put my character together. And I was oftentimes rolling 10 dice for wits and composure rolls.
Fucking A.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Still couldn't roll for shit.
Shut your face. I did really well sometimes.
for things that don't matter. looking at the food covering, you
Still
found like
counts.
food dating back for like 20 years, but you know what? You managed to realize that it's all safe. Twinkies.
Shut up, Ben.
Twinkies do have an expiration date.
We know that now.
Yeah.
Like,
So
in my kitchen
what's in
now.
composure, or because it
Yeah.
sounded like you were like not quite sure.
If you want to look for, are
You
you
got-
like looking for prints exactly?
You got dots in an investigation, don't you?
Actually, yeah, wits and investigation probably be more appropriate.
Okay. Two successes.
You find a partial print.
If it's the one with urine in it, it's probably mine.
It's definitely a big dog, but it's a little too humanish.
Humanish.
Like it does have like, it kind of has.
The pads of a dog's, but then it also steps on the heel a little bit.
Yeah, like it has like the heel of a human, but light padding like a dog, and then some claw mark, like where claws would be.
I take a picture of that for
With your
later.
Cell phone, telephone?
Cell phone, telephone. Yes.
No, Ben. Stop that. Stop that now.
But it's so fun. But yeah.
Wow, we haven't gotten you to sigh in a while. I just thought of that. Well done, Ben. Don't ever do it again.
Yeah. So,
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
One of these days, I'm going to bring liquor, and every time we get him to sigh, we're going to take a shot. And nobody goes home alive.
No one leaves the room alive. God.
It'll be a fun night. I might get drunk.
I'm going to say 3 bottles later, somebody better be.
3 bottles of what? That's the difference.
I've got.
I've been meaning to try some of that Five Wives vodka. It sounds good.
I was at the liquor store and saw that there was something called Five Husbands.
Yeah, no, that's the same company. Yeah, they released that too.
Is that another type of vodka, or
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, I think
vodka.
it is.
It's a
I think
vodka.
the same company makes it.
I
Jess
get
showed
that.
me the label the other day. It's pretty funny.
Well, no, I was
I
like,
meant to buy it for her.
Yeah.
Might tomorrow. Because she'll be back tomorrow evening.
well, that's why I'm asking. Like, is it just another flavor of vodka, or do they have a different spirit, like bourbon or something in there?
I don't know. I think it's they're just. I'm sure it's a really similar vodka that they're doing just as a fun thing.
A fun thing, and like, yeah, like Pride Month's coming up or something. So
Oh, there you go.
I think I've got 7 bottles of mead I could bring.
There you go.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, I've been wanting to try some more of that. It has the flavor like filled out anymore?
I don't
'Cause
know. I
it-
haven't tried it.
Oh, well, I mean,
My
yeah.
gut's been flirted up, so I haven't been drinking any alcohol. And
So that stuff has just been aging this whole time.
yeah, pretty much.
Nice.
There you go.
from what I
For-
hear, that's what you want. Like,
Yeah, I mean, you want like 8 months before you. I don't know.
And is this a new batch that you made since Fan X, or has it been aging since before Fan X?
There's 3 bottles that have been aging before. There's 1 bottle left of what you tried at FanX.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
And then 3 that is just a super basic, like, bare bones ingredients of what exactly I needed. Like, honey, water, and yeast. I think I used some raisins for nutrients. And anyone who says raisins aren't nutrients, go fuck yourself. Because they are nutrients. They're not the best nutrients, but they're nutrients.
I'm just not a fan of raisins.
It's to give the yeast something more.
That makes
You
sense.
can't really taste it.
That's cool.
I like raisins.
And I use
Okay.
golden raisins, and it tastes pretty okay. Anyway,
So you take a photograph of the print.
5 minutes later. And
don't worry, that'll all be edited out.
That was a fun conversation.
I don't know. There's plenty of times where he'll be listening, and then it'll be a spot where Tim goes, "Don't worry, we can edit that out."
But it doesn't happen.
You didn't edit it out.
But
That's a fun running gag.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. No, like you'll hear that on all sorts of things. Where like, we can just edit that out in post, right? It's like, oh yeah, definitely. And then obviously it's not.
Well, there's Fact Fiend on YouTube, and the guy like, it's just him and the editor, and he's like, "Oh, you're gonna edit that out, right?" Or he's just constantly like, they'll go off on a tangent. He's like, "You're just gonna edit that out," and like, he gives the editor full control of what is edited. So it's like sometimes he leaves it in, sometimes he takes it out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really like to cut out anything unless, I'm asked specifically. If it's, like sensitive information and stuff like that, then yeah, I definitely take it out. Otherwise, as long as it's funny, I don't give a shit.
Anyway.
So you take a photograph of the footprint.
I think if there's anyone that maybe I might know that knows like animal prints or something like
a
that.
veterinarian, perhaps.
Chad Thaddeus, dog enthusiast.
Oh fuck, that is your thing, isn't it? God damn. I forgot that was a thing with you.
Yeah, but you're not official.
No,
but it might be a good first step.
I was just trying to help.
But yeah, like it makes sense to try and contact someone about it. Maybe see if I can't.
So I figured, I know that Hank and James were not formally introduced. Was Hank formally introduced to Chad?
No.
Okay.
No, like,
Just Aspen.
he slunk off with
Super.
degraded weapons.
Good going, Chad.
Yep.
All right. So, I guess off camera, there can be a conversation with Aspen. And then,
I mean, you probably know some people in the neighborhood that you could be like, "Hey, have you seen this? Like, what's this?"
wait, it's a Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Is it the time of day when I need to take Chad out for his walk? And we go to the dog park?
Yeah.
So he can play with all the other puppies?
Yep. Maybe I'm part of like a Facebook group or a subreddit or something. Because that's what the kids do.
I just really like how Justin wanted to sigh so hard, and he fought it.
No, that went beyond a sigh. Full face palm.
It still counts. All right.
But there's just ask people around. Was there? I don't know if like people like a sporting goods store would know anything about that. Like, I see a lot of like like they're selling guns. And
I don't know. Looks like good eating though.
Maybe. Never know.
Sure, if you want to go to a sporting goods store.
No, like come on, like Cabela's. They have like all.
Well, I mean, there's a sporting goods store near the mall or attached to the mall. You could go to that one.
I mean, does it like do they have like a bunch of hunting stuff in there? Like if
I mean, they're not like a Cabela's. They're just kind of a generic one, but there is a gun section.
And it is conveniently close to our current position.
do they? Yeah. Well, I mean, it's probably like all in there. I guess I'll take a stroll through the store and see if I can't like find someone that looks like they might know about hunterly things.
Okay. Sound like a normal train? What the fuck was that?
Don't worry about
Could
the
it have been a
sounds
plane?
of the night.
No.
Perhaps an
Sounded like-
automobile.
Sounded more like a bullet train or something.
Someone's car.
Probably.
I couldn't hear it so well because it wasn't coming through on the mics.
Yeah.
So, 'cause I got the headphones on. So I couldn't hear.
Yeah,
that.
I get it.
Well,
I'm
you
waiting.
kept looking at me like you were lost.
I'm waiting on Hank.
Yeah, Hank, get it together.
Think while we go off on
Is there
tangents.
anyone like? Do I find anyone that knows anything, or do I need a rule for that?
No, I mean, there's a guy that comes up to you.
You got to do a cop voice.
Getting too old for this shit.
That's right. Just
Getting too old for this shit.
There you go. Now that's your character.
No, that's
Yep,
just
too bad.
too rough. That's why I didn't
Suck
walk
more
in with
dick.
that.
Get used to it.
Now,
Apparently
is
that's how you
this
get a
something
deep
you're
voice.
doing on your own time, or
Yeah, unofficially, because I'm off work if I understand correctly.
sure?
That seemed to be the understanding. Like, I wasn't working until, like...
I mean, you may not be on the clock right now. If you're off having a snack and hanging around the mall.
Well, I mean, if he's like, if he went, like, he could have been on duty and grabbing lunch.
I know.
But yeah, we can just say if you're on duty or not. But yeah, there's a gentleman there. Roll me. I need a book.
John Dick's over there, Tim.
No.
Probably.
I just said no.
Just because you say no doesn't mean you're not doing it.
Now I'm drawing a werewolf.
Oh,
'Cause that's what we're talking about right now.
Or are we?
Well,
werewolf dick. Someone's going to the furry subreddit tonight.
now it's not always about sex. It's about community.
Is that what it is?
I guess. I don't
And then
know.
fucking sexuality.
That's just like the cliche joke that I see in TV shows whenever they
Well,
meet
if you're
a
a furry,
character who's a
have fun.
furry.
It'd be
How many... Never mind.
whatever. It's their kink. I'm not gonna judge.
Well, I mean, again, it really isn't, sexual for the most part. It
Oh,
just,
sure. Not hurt nobody. I don't give a shit.
yeah. So
I am gonna poke fun at you though.
I don't know if I would necessarily. Well, I did hear something interesting where they explained the difference between a fetish and a kink, and if I recall correctly, the delineation there is a fetish you want to do and a kink you have to do. I believe that is what I heard. So, I mean, a fetish is more like a hobby, but a kink is more of a lifestyle. Sex with Emily. It's a great podcast.
I think my cousin's, like, enamored with whoever the doctor is. Because,
Emily?
yeah.
Ben, what's your willpower at?
Be that last column over there.
4?
No, yeah, she's really good. I like her a lot.
Informative?
Yeah. I believe she is indeed board certified as a sex and relationship therapist.
So it's not just
Now,
like,
what exactly are the qualifications there? Because obviously there's some anatomy and physiology involved, but
I would imagine
psychology, like
There is
A lot of
I
psychology.
think it's mostly psychology because I know my cousin's wife wants to get into sex therapy.
imagine that'd be like a hard.
That'd be a difficult.
Yeah, they would just
Fuck
like
you, Caleb.
it would. Yeah, it would be
Well,
difficult
exactly.
to be like to capture that like in terms of like scientific evidence and reasoning, just because there's so much
And just give me a resolve
emotion and
composure,
interpretation between things.
Well, I mean, like, the physiology can pretty easily be measured. The psychology.
3
that-
successes?
You do get a bit of. This guy's definitely got a bit of alpha male tendencies to him, but it could just be that because he's a salesman. But yeah, guy comes up to you and goes, "How can I help you today, sir?"
You should draw your weapon.
Again, are you in uniform? Are you in...
Say, what is he, black? I'm sorry.
Not that kind of show, Kaleb.
No. This happens to be a day that I'm off, so I'm not in uniform at the moment.
Alright. So yeah, he's dressed up, has a name tag. Guy obviously works here. How can I help you today, sir?
Hey, I saw this when I was on about the other day. It looks kind of weird to me, like a weird dog-looking thing. I'm hoping maybe you might be able to help me pin down what exactly kind of dog this is. And I show him the picture.
He looks at it. Give me presence and empathy.
Where in the hell is empathy at?
It's in the social skills.
Social. At the bottom there.
Nope. Presence and empathy. So if I don't have enough of a presence, he won't know?
Well, it's...
Anyway,
He looks at it. You can't glean anything from his expressions as he looks at it.
So yeah, you're reading him whilst he's reading your photograph.
Yeah, he just goes, it kind of looks like someone stepped in a dog's print. Or a dog stepped in someone's print. I don't know if that's that or someone's playing a prank on you. Where did you see this? I mean, I'm no expert. I sell sporting goods stuff, but yeah, it looks like someone's either pranking you or someone stepped in their dog's print while they were walking their dog.
No expert. Fair enough.
You're being pranked.
You're on candid camera. No.
I kind of wish that was still a thing. That was a fun show.
People get too happy these days.
Yeah, seriously.
But then again, it's also a lot of pranks are a bit abusive. Like
One of my most favorite things is on the show New Girl. One of the characters, everyone else would work so hard to prevent him from playing any practical jokes because he would either go way too far or nowhere near far enough. And one time was like, lightly tickling, and the other one was like blowing up their car or something.
No, the best thing I ever heard about doing a prank is confuse, don't abuse.
That's a good guideline.
Yeah.
I like that.
Anyway,
So yeah,
so Ben,
his name is Hank.
or Hank,
That's my name.
Tomorrow's gonna wake up. God damn it! Fuck you, Kaleb! Fuck you!
I'm okay with
Fair
it.
enough. Well, yeah, I just found it down an alley, but you wouldn't happen to know of any experts that know of tracks, or maybe, I don't know. I don't think a university would have something like that, but
you might find you might talk to a vet, but
I mean, I thought of that, but I'm like, they work more like on the organs and the stuff of the creature than worry about the shape that the pads of their feet might make,
I know.
They might, it's one of those things where after so long you would just notice.
None of the guys that work here that are hunters are here at the moment, but I do know.
Pulls out Ricky Bobby's card. No.
There's
Who's Ricky Bobby?
Yes, you don't need to worry about that.
I don't like where this is going at all. Not one bit.
There's the
You want a hand there, Justin?
No,
He's making himself sigh over there. It's a real good day.
I used to have I had names for shit.
I can give you a name.
Um,
Robert Bradford.
the
No.
holistic store in the mall. I know one of the girls that works there. She was in one of my classes, and I think she said
Summer
she was.
Forest. There's a hippie name.
She did a. She was in wild. What would it be called?
Veterinary
Wildlife
medicine?
management.
Oh.
Ecology?
Okay. That sounds like that could be a winner.
I know she's. I think she said she was going for that for a degree. Might try there.
Wait, what kind of store did you say?
A holistic. I wanted to say just hippie store.
I was going to say, sounds like
Yeah.
she'd major in gender studies, but okay.
Maybe that's another people that work there.
That was her minor. Okay,
Yeah, I was
that
gonna
was
say-
her minor.
Maybe she minored in it. Maybe it's just a hobby. Who's to say?
I was walking down the street and some lady asked me how I view lesbian relationships. Apparently, in HD is not what she wanted to hear.
I get it.
All right.
He's talking about porn, Ben.
So that store, right? Okay, I'll go check out that store. Thank you for your help.
Not a problem.
Cut two.
Oh, I need.
Uh-oh. Justin's going for dice. Is he going to roll some? Or just hurl them at Tim's face? Only time will tell. Oh, he's rolling. Oh, God. Ah!
Okay. Yeah. I mean, do you go straight there or what?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, it is kind of like there are stones and
Yoni eggs.
sure and
What?
I'll tell you later.
Oh dear.
like there are like crystals and essential oils and like dragon sculptures and incense burners that are sculpted as dragons and unicorns and all that. And there's
Actually, does sound like fun.
there, sitting behind the counter is a woman with long.
Was I given her name?
No. But she has a name tag, and her name is Willow.
Figures.
All right.
The door beeps, and she.
Beep beep.
How can I help you?
Hi. I was just down at the sporting goods store. I can't remember the name of it.
I didn't give you one. It's just the sporting goods store.
Medium 3.
I was talking to a gentleman down there about a print of an animal I saw, and hoping he might be able to help me. But he directed me down here and said someone here at this store might know a lot about animal prints. I'm wondering if perhaps you might be able to help me.
Yeah, I guess I can take a look. Do you know who sent you over here? That seems like a.
I totally neglected to look at his name tag. It seemed like a managerial type at the store. Said he took a class with some lady that worked here.
Oh, yeah, okay. I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah, let me look at it.
I show her.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, same one I told you before.
4 dice.
So the presence and empathy.
3 dice. 2 successes.
You equaled out.
Everybody wins.
Food for everybody.
No.
You
I don't know
can
how this works.
you can tell she like she looks at it and she kind of knows. She kind of just she shrugs and is like, it kind of looks like someone stepped in a paw print. Like it doesn't look like anything I can like I don't remember anything from my classes or
Even with what you can see of the dog print, there's not enough to tell
it's
the
a
kind.
big dog. It's probably a bit. It's something that hasn't been like. It's not a Chihuahua or a pug. It's not something that's been bred to hell.
Puntable.
But it's something
Rightly
that's
so.
not too far off.
I just had
its
the
ancestors.
Image in my mind of the little fucking pug going. Yeah, I don't know. I hate pugs. I like them because they're dogs, but I hate the people that bred pugs.
Yeah.
Well, have you seen like pictures of old pugs where they actually had like the longer snout?
Can't imagine.
They are actually cool looking dogs.
I'm gonna look that up. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, with that snout and the breathing problems they have, they're fucking ugly.
Yeah,
Pug
poor things.
ugly, as it were.
Oh.
Shut up, Ben.
Anyway,
Face.
yeah, you can kind of. She's not telling you everything.
Oh, that makes sense. Is that our hunting dog?
Yeah.
He's talking about dog stuff now.
Now they look like that.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing my glasses, so.
So I was looking at pugs and they were like old
Well,
18th century paintings and stuff of like hunting parties, and then the one I pulled up is one that's got a fucked up joint, a weird look on his face. Yeah, they look. Yeah, that makes sense. Poor things.
Yeah.
So, like, I can see on her face that she's not.
Well, like, she's hiding something. She's not giving you all the information.
I mean, anything you can say will help. Like, even if it's just the weirdest off the wall thing, like.
I mean,
If she turns away from you, what she's hiding from you is her phone number.
Tim's worst fear.
It's not a fear.
A reality.
No. I'm not afraid of shit. Especially when I have so much experience with that.
Ooh.
anyway, yeah, she's just telling you. She hands you back the photo. It's like it looks like a wolf print and someone stepped in it. But I mean, it's probably like a husky or some other kind of, basset hound or something.
A wolf. Are those common in this area?
Well, I mean, not a wolf, but like huskies are, especially after Game of Thrones, because everyone wants a husky, but they don't know how to take care of them.
Or how to read, I'm sure.
Well, it's
People are dumb.
after after Game of Thrones, huskies became super popular because people wanted a ghost or one of the other dogs, and they realized, oh, huskies need to be able to fucking run because they have shit tons of energy.
Fucking working dog.
Yeah.
Same with border collies. People all the time got border collies or Australian shepherds or even German shepherds that just.
Yeah, they need to be able to run and.
Yeah, they need a job to do because if you don't give them a job, they are gonna find trouble.
Yep.
Or just like if you live in a fucking hot place, don't get a fucking husky.
Oh yeah.
Those dogs aren't bred for that. If you're fucking farther south than Idaho, don't get a fucking husky. And even that's hard in the summer for them.
Whatever those Japanese dogs are, like they're huge.
Oh, you mean the big ones? Oh, the Tibetan Mastiffs?
No, it's like I can't remember exactly. Like I thought Japanese was like part of, at least in the American name for it. I'll Google it in a minute.
Mameluke?
That's what I'm thinking, but I don't know if that's right.
Where are they at? No, that's Alaskan Mameluke. That's a thing, and they look similar to huskies, I think, but I can't remember. I mean, I guess huskies are technically from Asia, Siberia.
Anyway, yeah, she's. I mean, you can't. She could be hiding something, or at least she's not giving you all the information.
Better shoot her. Shoot her. Pull your gun on her. Do it.
Brandish your weapon.
Yeah.
Well, you're in.
It's a hippie store. They won't know what to do. Take out your nightstick and start breaking bottles of essential oils.
What about now?
At like freaking $20 a pop. They'll cave quick.
Okay. I don't know how much more I can push without being weird. So
Push her.
Especially because you're not a cop.
I'm not in uniform, so I can't really.
Oh, good. She won't know who you are. You don't have a badge number.
It's like a disguise. All right. I guess it's a start. I can try and look around for bigger breeds. If you
Plant marijuana on her. To take her to jail unless she tells you everything. She's a hippie. She's got to have pot on her.
Not necessarily.
No, it's true.
I mean, if she didn't, she'd be a bad hippie.
See, there you go.
They still exist.
She just works at the hippie store. She's not necessarily a hippie.
Nah, she's a hippie.
her name's Willow.
Yeah,
her
I was gonna
name's
say,
Willow.
Her name's Willow, and she's wearing a pantsuit. Is that what I'm supposed to believe here?
And she's minoring in gender studies.
You guys assumed she's minoring in gender studies.
We filled in the background for the audience, okay?
Okay, frankly,
Create an image.
okay,
It is a pretty funny stereotype.
you guys are all wrong, and it's going to be hilarious later on. But
Yay.
All right. You mind if I end up finding more on the dogs? Maybe I can come back and ask a little bit more later.
Perhaps over dinner.
sure, I guess.
All right. Well, thank you. Thanks for your time, and
Give
have a
me.
good day.
Presence and socialize.
Like any of us know how to socialize.
Hi, we're playing World of Darkness.
Hi, Tim. Fuck you.
Nope.
Socialized pretty good, damn it.
Okay, she kind of nods as she looks you over.
Have a good day.
You too, sir. She gives you an odd look as you leave.
I'll have to walk back. If I do go back there, it'll have to be in uniform.
Yeah, that'll impress her.
Yes, it will.
No, it won't, because we've all met you.
You don't know a damn thing.
Give me.
You're starting to get more into that police character now. Way to go.
So you do the voice and you transform.
Yeah.
Give me
Except for
another
physically,
wits and composure roll.
because we still see this.
Grow a mustache for next episode.
The viewers will. I mean, wait, no, the listeners.
You can scratch it for me, be like,
Well, here, we got some markers here.
Damn. Nope.
We can draw you a mustache.
No.
What's the worst that could happen?
Your face.
That's fair.
got him.
Okay, even with
I concede.
that, as you're leaving, you do see it's slightly out of place, but there's one of those, like, as you're leaving the mall, there's one of those, like,
Burger King's?
no, it's like
1 hour photo booth?
I forget exactly what it's called, but it's like one of those lucky cat sculptures you see at inside Asian restaurants
With
that, like,
with the paws?
yeah, with the one paw that moves up and down.
I've never heard of this.
Where have you been, sir?
Apparently not to Chinese restaurants.
Oh, just wait.
Like there's a gold coin on its chest, and it's just kind of going like this. But then
I forget. Are you thinking like an actual cat or more of like a Caesar? A Caesar looks kind of like a lion almost.
no, like it's a sculpture of a cat.
Is it like a foo dog?
The lucky
No.
cat, no.
But yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, as long as you know what I'm talking about. But then, like, you see it, then you look away, and then you look back, and then you see a large white cat walking away. And it turns the corner and it's gone.
That's kind of scary. Where did the cat come from?
Inside
and the
mall.
statue's gone.
Well, that's kind of weird.
That thing?
Yes.
Oh, it's Japanese.
Oh, Japanese.
Maneki Neko. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Beckoning cat.
Neko means cat.
All I know is they're good luck, and they're always in restaurants
There
that
you
are
go.
Asian-esque. I mean, I know that's kind of racist, but, I mean, I'm
Well,
not smart enough to know the
if it's-
difference
if
between
it's-
Japanese and Chinese food. I just know it's all good.
At any rate, by this time the music has faded in fully, so we can take a break for this episode.
I don't think Japanese food, like sushi's popular. But like, I don't